Do children actually struggle with their mental health? And if they struggle with their mental health, how best can we support them with their mental health? What can a parent do to support their child who is going through a mental health challenge? Or what can a parent do to actually prevent their children from having a mental health breakdown? Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Vivian Okoye. I'm a psychologist and I am a trauma specialist. I help individuals push past through the scars of their trauma so that they do not bleed on themselves and the ones that they love. And in this episode of our weekly videos, we'll be sharing about children's mental health, and this is in commemoration of the 2024 Children Mental Health Week. Welcome. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do not forget to click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that anytime we drop a video, you will get the notification. So, what is mental health? Mental health simply means the state of your mind, whether you are in optimal mental health, whether your mind is healthy or whether your mind is unhealthy. Just as we have our physical health, we also have our mental health. Now the question is, do children actually struggle with their mental health? I've heard some instances where people say, well, children are not supposed to struggle with their mental health because they're not thinking about anything, they do not have any responsibility. But that is false, right? Children have their own struggles, they have their own challenges, they have their own, they have things that also burden them and can deteriorate their mental health. Now, what are the signs to look out for to know that a child might be struggling with their mental health? So one major question I get from parents is, how do I know my child is struggling with their mental health? And not just parents, even teachers. What are the signs that I need to look out for to help me know that this child is struggling from mental health challenges or is struggling with their mental health? Right? And one classic sign is changes in behavior. The child can become withdrawn, irritable. The child can start to withdraw from activities that they would normally like. Before the child can start to have mood swings, right? Another classic sign is changes in their academic performance. You might see a child who used to be a star child lose interest in academics, start having poor grades, start having school avoidance, right? So it might just be that maybe the child is suffering from anxiety, and maybe that is triggered by the school environment, and then the child might stop having interest in going into school. Also, you can have some covert symptoms or signs of mental health challenges in children, right? So for example, you can have physical symptoms like headache, stomach ache, and you can go ahead and treat these symptoms without actually realizing that the root cause of the problem is the mental health challenge that the child is going through. You can also have things like changes in sleep pattern, changes in eating patterns, right? Insomnia. You can also have like social withdrawal. So the child might start to withdraw from people, start to withdraw from social gatherings. They always want to be on their own. All of these are signs, and they are a call to action to actually check in with the child, checking what is going on, dig deeper, be curious, and then try to find support for that child. So this then brings us to the question of, how do I support my child? How do I support my students with their mental health, right? How do I support a child around me with their mental health? Number one thing you have to do is to actually change your mindset. There are a lot of people who believe that children have nothing to worry about. Children should not have any struggles because everything is done for them. Everything is provided for them. But this is false. There are a lot of children who are under immense anxiety. There are a lot of children who are going through a lot of trauma in their in their supposed safe spaces, there are a lot of children who are being meted out a lot of injustice, and this can impact on their mental health, right? So change that mindset that makes you feel that, children do not struggle with their mental health. This is a place to start so that you can then show up to each child in front of you with an open mind and with a curious mind to actually engage them, engage in what they are going through, to understand them, and then to provide the right support for them. The second thing is to focus on the child in front of you. Every child is unique. Every child is amazing. Sometimes we're focused on the children in front of us, like we're focused more on the things that we want to change about them. We're focused more on who we want them to become. We're focused more on who we wished they were or how we wish they behave, right? That we do not even appreciate and affirm who they are. And then, we're constantly complaining, we're constantly nagging, and this can impact on their mental health. So you want to focus on the child in front of you. Look at them, understand them. Affirm their uniqueness, affirm the things they are doing right, encourage them. And the more you pay attention to the positives, the more the child is likely to believe in themselves and to express more positives in their lives. So focus on the child in front of you. I know you want this child to become somebody in the future. I know you want to help this child improve on their skills or improve on their ability or, strengthen their weaknesses, but then appreciate the things that are unique and beautiful about them and affirm those things. This builds the child's confidence and this feeds their mental health positively. Number 3, you want to create a safe space for the children around you. One of the basic needs of a child is safety. They want to feel that they are safe in the environment that they find themselves. And this safety is not about any major harm. A child just wants to feel comfortable. A child doesn't want to tiptoe around. A child doesn't want to second guess, live in that state of tension where they're wondering what they will do and they'll be snapped at, or where they're wondering what they will do and they'll be shouted at, where they're wondering what they will do and they are likely to be beaten. Right? So you want to create a safe space for the children in your life where they feel comfortable, where they feel at home, where they can be themselves, where they can express themselves. And this leads me into the next point, which is give the child around you a voice. Ensure that you're creating a space where children know that they can speak, they can be heard, and their voice matters. As a matter of fact, this is the theme of this year's Children Mental Health Week, right? So give them a voice. Let them speak. Let them air their opinion. Create an environment where children know that they are seen, they are heard, and they matter. This feeds their mental health positively. Finally, believe the children when they tell you that they are struggling. Listen to them. Pay attention to them. Do not trivialize their struggles. Do not trivialize their challenges. Even if you don't understand what they're going through, just believe them. Believe them when they tell you that they are struggling, because they wouldn't say they're struggling if they are not struggling. Believe them, and when they tell you, if you are not able to support them, if it is beyond your capacity as a parent, as a teacher, or as a relative, right, you want to get that child professional help, right? Get the child a professional help, a therapist, a psychologist that they need, a child psychologist that they need to navigate the challenges that they might be going through. Children go through stuff, right? Pay attention, be observant, and be a child's safe space. A sound mind is one of the greatest assets we can give to the children around us. And we want to commit to be those people who are building our children up in sound mind. Again, I would say happy Children's Mental Health Week, and I hope that we all become advocates and ambassadors of raising children in sound mind, that we become advocates and ambassadors of helping children live a life that is filled with health of mind and not just health of body alone, because their mind matters. Thank you for watching. If you have any question, drop it in the chat and I will attend to them. Till we see you again next week. Have a wonderful day. Bye.